Fast cuts of luxury homes, sports cars, and people enjoying financial freedom. Though, what if I told you that the biggest threat to your future wealth is you? Yeah. You procrastinating, doubting, and waiting for the perfect time to invest. Spoiler alert, there is no perfect time, but there is a perfect strategy. And if you stick around, I'll break down the 4 most powerful ways to build wealth: stocks, crypto, ETFs, and real estate. And trust me, you'll want to hear the last one, because it's a complete game changer. Let's get into it. Old-timey footage of people working 9-to-5 jobs, struggling with bills. VO. Most people will never build real wealth because they do the same thing their parents did: work a job, save a little, and hope for the best. But hope isn't a strategy. Inflation is silently robbing your bank account, and every dollar you don't invest is a dollar you're letting waste away. Let that sink in. An animated chart showing inflation eroding savings over time. Vote. The question isn't should you invest. The question is how can you start investing today without gambling away your hard-earned money. Let's start with the most classic strategy: stocks. 1. Stocks. The millionaire's playground visual. Animated scene of Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk as chess players moving stock pieces on a board. Though, stocks have made more millionaires than any other investment. But before you get too excited, let's clear something up. Investing in stocks doesn't mean YOLOing into Tesla or chasing the latest meme stock. That's how you go broke fast. A crash and burn animation, the stock dropping dramatically. Though, the real strategy: long-term investing in solid companies with proven track records. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. These giants didn't just happen, they grew over decades. And the best part, you don't need to be a stock-picking genius. Just buying an S&P 500 index fund puts you in the game. A time-lapse of the S&P 500 rising over decades. VO. But stocks aren't the only way to play the game, because there's an asset class that's even more explosive and risky. Let's talk crypto, too. Crypto, the wild west of investing. Visual: a cowboy riding a Bitcoin bull in a digital landscape. VO. Crypto is like the rebellious teenager of investing: wild, unpredictable, but full of potential. It's created overnight millionaires, and just as many broke dreamers. A dramatic zoom in of a $100 Bitcoin investment turning into $1 million, then another investor losing everything. VO. Here's the deal: crypto isn't going anywhere. Blockchain is revolutionizing finance, but the trick: don't gamble. Bitcoin and Ethereum have stood the test of time, while thousands of other coins have crashed and burned. A rip graveyard of failed cryptos like Luna and FTT. VO. If you're in it for the long haul, focus on established projects, use dollar-cost averaging, and never invest what you can't afford to lose, because while crypto can make you rich, it can also teach you some very expensive lessons. A flashing warning sign: risk is real, invest wisely. VO. But maybe you're thinking, I want something less volatile. Well, that's where ETFs come in. 3. ETFs, the lazy investor's secret weapon. Visual: a person lounging on a beach while an ETF chart grows in the background. VO. If you've ever wanted to invest without actually thinking about it, ETFs are your best friend. Imagine owning a piece of 500 different companies with just one click. That's what an S&P 500 ETF does. A single button click, and you now own 500 companies. Animation pops up. VO. The best part: ETFs are low-cost, diversified, and historically proven to grow wealth over time. And unlike trying to beat the market, ETFs are the market. Less stress, more gains, an animated ticker slowly but steadily rising over decades. VO. But if you're the type who wants real assets, something tangible you can see and touch, then real estate might be your move. 4. Real estate, the wealth builder that never goes out of style. Visual: a monopoly board, but instead of game pieces, real-life apartment buildings pop up. VO. Fun fact: 90% of millionaires own real estate. Why? Because when done right, it's the ultimate wealth-building tool. You buy a property, rent it out, and boom, passive income for life. A house with money literally flowing out of the chimney. VO. But here's the catch: real estate isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes research, patience, and a solid strategy. House hacking, short-term rentals, or buying undervalued properties, these are how the pros do it. Visual: a split screen of a young investor house hacking versus someone overpaying for a home and struggling VO. And remember that game-changing strategy I mentioned? Well, here it is. A vault door slowly opening, revealing the words compound interest, VO. No matter what you invest in stocks, crypto, ETFs, real estate, one force will determine your wealth, and that's time. The longer you let your investments grow, the more powerful they become. It's called compounding, and it's how small investments today turn into millions tomorrow. A snowball rolling down a hill, growing larger and larger, VO. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're already losing. A side-by-side chart of someone investing at 20 versus 30, showing a massive wealth difference, VO. But don't worry, I got you covered. In my next video, I'll show you exactly how to use compounding to turn even the smallest investments into life-changing wealth. Click here to watch it now. Your future self will thank you. Visual and screen with a link to the power of compounding video, VO. If you got value from this, hit that like button, subscribe for more wealth building tips, and let's make your financial future unstoppable. See you in the next one. A final shot of an inspiring your future starts today quote.